Being hot needs to be your priority. Food tastes good for what? 60 seconds and then it's gone. Being hot lasts all day long. I'm not skipping dessert because I hate myself. I'm skipping dessert because I love being her. You can either be fine or you can be full. You pick.
I'm so sick of these skinny girls on TikTok telling me how to be that girl, how to be her. My body is my business card. Like, shut up. Am I the only one who's just sick of it? I don't want to be that girl. I don't want to be her. I want to be me. I want to be the most healthy, happy, and confident version of me. I don't know about you guys, but I'm pretty exhausted by the whole skinny talk thing, but it looks like it's not going away anytime soon. And in fact, there is a new skinny talk influencer that's hit the market. Her name is Brooke, and she's gone completely viral for her skinny motivation videos, where she teaches us how to be skinny and gives us motivation to be skinny, and that your number one priority is just to be hot and skinny. So today we're going to look at some of her craziest advice, and as your personal trainer bestie, I'm going to share with you whether I think this is actually really good fat loss advice that we should take into consideration for our own journeys, or whether it's actually harmful and disordered and whether we should just skip it and not listen to it. So let's dive right into one of her most viral videos with 1.5 million views.
Being hot needs to be your priority. Food tastes good for what? 60 seconds and then it's gone. Being hot lasts all day long. You're never going to look back on your life and be like, wow, I'm so glad I ate those fries that day. Those were so good. But you will look back on your life and be like, wow, I was so hot. I'm not skipping dessert because I hate myself. I'm skipping dessert because I love being her. I love walking into a room, commanding attention, and not having a single insecurity about my body. To me, that feels a lot better than any dessert taste. Discipline over dopamine. You can either be fine or you can be full. You pick.
There is a lot to dissect out of that video. Okay, let's just start with her first point, which is you'll never remember how good those fries were, but you'll remember how hot you were. I have a real life example, real proof that this is not true. Okay, like 2 summers ago, I went to Italy with my best friend, and of course, some of my favorite memories were dancing through the streets, taking pictures in Rome and Florence and Venice. It was an amazing time, incredible experiences all around. But part of it for me, and one of the best, most amazing memories I have, is how good the food was, trying all the different foods, never feeling guilty for it. And I really did look back and think, wow, that pizza was amazing, that pasta was amazing. I'm so glad I took advantage of it and actually enjoyed the food there. And that's a huge part of the experience. And I would never ever change a single thing about that. I would go back and eat the same amount because I ultimately had an amazing time and have an amazing memory to look back on with my best friend. And she says you can either be full or you can be fine. I think that is such toxic marketing. Like, that's toxic, you guys. Some of the skinny talk stuff I can get with, okay? You know, in my videos, I'm always very real and I'm always playing devil's advocate with these girls, but you can either be full or fine. That is so damaging to women, especially young girls that could be watching this. Like, they're thinking to themselves, oh, I'm starving right now. I'm starving right now. But that one girl on TikTok, she said I could either be full or I could be attractive, basically. That is very, very harmful. There is a world, a beautiful world in which you can be full and happy and healthy and still look amazing and feel amazing in your skin. I promise you don't have to choose between one or the other. It's taken me years to realize this. And this whole thing about being her, I love being her. She's confident. She's skinny. Her body is her business card. Like, give me a break. It's getting so ridiculous. It's getting so overdone. And honestly, I'm sick of it. I don't know about you guys, but I'm sick of it. I'm sick of this toxic marketing from these skinny girls saying that we all need to be her. We need to be that girl. How to be that girl. It's exhausting. Like, I don't want to be that girl. I just want to be me, okay? I just want to be me. I love food. I love lifting weights. I love being strong. Working out is like literally the best part of my day. I love it. I'm a fitness coach. I'm a fat loss coach, and I love my body. I feel great in my body. Why do I need to be that girl when I could just be myself? I don't understand it. So before I get too upset and annoyed in this video, let's move on. She has all of these videos on skinny motivation, and they're all about like 30 seconds long, but they all have millions of views altogether. So let's see some of this motivation. Maybe we can be motivated. Let's check it out.
If you need some skinny motivation today, I'm going to be the one to give it to you. Pretend like you have a pool party coming up this week and that your ex is going to be there. Nothing will make you put down the fork faster. Cravings, gone. Steps, hit. Water, chugged. Use delusion as a tool, you guys.
I don't know. This could work, I guess, but it just feels a little bit weird to me that you need to just think about your ex and think about boys and think about men looking at you in a bathing suit to like make good choices for yourself. There has to be other more healthy ways to want to be thinner and want to be healthy for yourself that don't involve just thinking about your ex and getting revenge on men. I don't know. Is that crazy? Like, I get it. I get it. You guys, I get it. If you're going to see your ex at a pool party, you want to look good. You want to look snatched. I get it. I'm not stupid. So if this works for you, by all means, but I'm just saying there has to be a healthier way to be healthy and be fit. Okay, let's just keep going.
If you need some skinny motivation today, I'm gonna be the one to give it to you. Every time you're eating, pretend like you're sitting next to Bella Hadid. Pretty soon that salad's gonna be looking really good. Cravings? Don't know her.
I'm sorry. All these skinny talk girls are all the same. Like, they look the same, they act the same. There's like so many cuts in their videos every 2 seconds. I feel like I'm literally getting whiplash. It reminds me a lot of Liv Schmidt. I do a lot of videos about her I could link. But yeah, if you're sitting next to Bella Hadid, okay, like every time you're eating, picture Bella Hadid right next to you. I don't even know who Bella Hadid is. I don't even know what she looks like. I know she's like a supermodel or something, but that would be so exhausting for me. I just don't think you should base your eating habits or your eating choices based on the feeling of being judged by some supermodel. It just doesn't feel right to me. Something about it feels wrong. Not to mention that people like Bella Hadid, people in Hollywood with a lot of money, especially people who are known for their bodies and supermodels, they have literally the world at their fingertips. They have everything they could ever need to be skinny and be thin. Private chefs, the best ingredients. The world is literally watching them, so they have all the motivation they could need. And it's just the reality that you're probably not gonna look like Bella Hadid, and that's okay. Comparing yourself to her is not gonna get you anywhere, and constantly having her in your brain about what you should look like is not gonna get you anywhere. It's just gonna make you unhappy with yourself.
If you need some skinny motivation today, I'm gonna be the one to give it to you. Every time you're eating, pretend like you're on the beach, sitting in a bikini. That thought alone is enough to make you drop the snack. Suddenly, that last bite doesn't seem worth it. The decisions you make in private are the ones that show in public. You're not hiding, you're not bloated, you're walking around like you own the place. You're confident because you earned it. That version of you, she makes smart choices. She walks, she drinks her water. She says no to random cravings because the vision matters more than the moment. So whenever you're feeling tempted, remember, you can feel good now or look hot later. Don't trade long-term confidence for short-term comfort.
Again, we're just picturing ourselves at the beach in a bathing suit. Like, if you need to picture yourself constantly in a bathing suit, that just is going to produce so much anxiety. Like, I don't know about you, that literally makes me anxious just thinking about it. And that's going to make you make bad choices. It's not a good choice to put down your fork all the time. It's not always a good choice to starve yourself just in case you get invited to the beach in a bathing suit and your ex is there and boys are there to look at you. It's not always the right choice. Fueling your body in the moment and having enough protein and calories to sustain you and sustain your day, that's the right choice, like 9 times out of 10. And of course, you guys, I'm a fat loss coach. I get it. People need to lose weight, especially in America. We are so overweight. We are so obese. The obesity rate is so high. People are so unhealthy, making horrible choices. I just don't think that this is the right type of motivation to get people to actually be healthy and strong. This is more like fear mongering, like you're literally scared of seeing yourself in a bikini, so you're going to want to lose weight for that and starve yourself for that. I just don't think that's right. I think there's other ways to do it. There's other ways to be healthy and love yourself and love your body and be completely healthy. But what do you think? I would love to know your comments so far. And if you do want to lose weight, you guys, in a really sustainable and simple way, you can download my Fat Loss 101 guide with the link below. And I also do online coaching one-on-one with you guys. I have consultation calls if you need help with anything else on a more personal level. And that's all in the link below. And if you're not motivated yet, maybe you will be. So let's keep going. Let's see what other motivation she has for us.
If you need some skinny motivation today, I'm gonna be the one to give it to you. Pretend you have a tropical vacation coming up next week. Do you wanna be the girl in cover-ups and excuses? Or the one that's glowing, snatched, and unbothered? Because every skipped walk, every mindless bite, every screw it moment, it's costing you the version of you that turns heads at the baggage claim. Imagine feeling confident on the beach. Imagine loving every single photo. Imagine people thinking to themselves, wow, she looks amazing. You don't need another glass of wine. You don't need that piece of bread out of the free bread basket. It's not free if it's costing you your goals. You need water, a walk, and a little more self-respect. Because food isn't a reward. We are not dogs. Confidence is the real reward. Impulse control, that's the new luxury. You don't need balance. You need standards. You don't need a treat. You need to lock in. Looking kind of good isn't the goal. We're going for main character energy. You need to be the star of your life. Discipline is the hot girl formula. Hot is earned in the details. What you eat, how you move, and what you don't give into. Food isn't the main character. You are. Confidence is built, not bought. You can eat like everybody else, or you can be the inspiration.
Here we go with the skinny talk talking points, with the you're not a dog, you don't need a treat, you're the main character, you're gonna be so skinny and everyone's gonna be looking at you and wanting your body. Again, it's all about like other people looking at you and your revenge body and everything. I'm telling you, that is not a good way to be motivated. That is fleeting at best. You're gonna watch these videos and be like, oh great, I'm never gonna have another snack ever again. I'm never gonna have another sweet treat ever again. And then an hour later, a couple hours later, when it gets to the nighttime, you're gonna be guilty, you're gonna feel bad about yourself because you're gonna want a sweet treat. And that's okay. Just have the sweet treat and move on with your day. Just because you want a treat doesn't make you a dog. Why are we comparing ourselves to animals? I don't get it. This is just so exhausting and sad. Like, are you guys not as exhausted as I am just by watching this? Imagine thinking like her and being her. Food in your mind, constantly thinking about revenge, constantly thinking about people looking at you in your body. It's so exhausting. I'm exhausted. I don't know about you. Let's just see like one more because this one went super viral. This is not really the skinny motivation anymore. This is just something different. So let's see what she has to say.
Skinny is the outfit. Being skinny sends a message. You respect yourself. You prioritize yourself. You don't put yourself last. It's not just hot. It's high value because skinny cannot be bought. You can't swipe your card. There's no add to cart for self-discipline. You look expensive because you are expensive. You've got standards and they show. Anyone can go and buy a designer bag, but not everyone can walk into a room looking like the bag. You're gonna look like a Target bag or a Birkin. Remember that next time you're choosing between the cravings and the version of you that turns heads and sends a message without even saying a word.
I hate to beat a dead horse, but it really is all about how other people perceive her. That's all she's thinking about is just how are people going to see me as a high value person because I'm so skinny. Newsflash, I'm sorry. This is no hate to skinny people, by the way. She looks amazing. She's super pretty, super cute. I just don't think her messaging is really there as far as like what she should be putting out there on the internet. I don't think this should all be out there on the internet. I think some thoughts are inside thoughts, but no hate to her. Like, I think she's beautiful. I think she looks really cute and she's welcome to be skinny. You can be skinny. I want to be thinner, you know, I mean, not right now. I did lose like 10 pounds. I'm not saying you can't lose weight. I'm just saying that when push comes to shove, like anybody can be skinny, especially nowadays with Ozempic, anybody can be skinny. The real flex, in my opinion, is being fit, being strong, being healthy, being confident, being happy, having a really healthy mind. That is a flex. That you cannot buy, that you cannot starve yourself towards. If you hate yourself, even when you are skinny and you're constantly still thinking about other people's view of you, you're constantly comparing yourself to other people, that is not a flex. Sure, you can argue that skinny is the outfit, skinny is the business card, skinny sends a message, but in my opinion, my argument is that fit and healthy and happy sends the ultimate message. And I really hope this video helped open your eyes to that and help you realize how exhausting it is just to be thinking about your body and thinking about being skinny and thinking about starving yourself all the time. Get your steps in, get to the gym, lift some weights, make sure that you take the time to actually like what you see in the mirror. Not just physically, but mentally too. Your character matters. Who you are on the inside matters the most. If you're not a good person, I'm sorry to tell you, but you're not going to have a good life. If you're not happy with who you see in the mirror, if you look at yourself and you're a bad person, you are never going to be truly happy no matter what you look like. It's what my yaya, my grandma, always used to say, you are nothing without your character. Your character matters. Who you are matters. People are not going to remember how skinny you were, but they will remember how you made them feel. They will remember their relationship with you, the memories they made with you. So let's just relax, take a deep breath. Skinny isn't everything. In fact, it's a very, very small part of who you are as a person. So please try not to let it take over your personality, take over your mind, take over your life. It can get very toxic very quickly. So you guys, I really hope that you learned that from this video. And if you did get value or entertainment out of today's video, I would love it if you would subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss a video from your personal trainer bestie. And if you want to see other crazy TikTok reactions and other mean girls of TikTok, you can click right here. And if you want to subscribe, if you did get value out of this video, it really helps me out. I seriously appreciate every single one of you. It's super easy. You can click right here. It's really fun. And I will see you on the next one. Bye, guys.